Right now at 9, an emergency declared in the south as cleanup begins following destructive tornadoes devastating the area, killing at least 26 people and leaving a path of devastation.
She's known as a great student with a 4.0 GPA, the LASD pleading for the public health in the search for a missing Pico Rivera girl.
Good morning, I'm Annie Rose Ramos at BMO Stadium in downtown Los Angeles for the kickoff of the second season of the Angel City Football Club. Coming up, you're going to hear from some of the members of the club why they say you should come out here and join them later today. That's next.
And I'm Doug Colt. Coming up in entertainment, legendary performer Reba McEntire heads to the Hollywood Bowl next weekend, and we chat with the Country Music Hall of Famer. Again, that's next in entertainment.
Good morning and welcome to the KTLA Weekend Morning News at 9 o'clock. I'm Lauren Lister.
And I'm Pedro Rivera. Reba McEntire.
Yeah, and how cool was it to have Mark from the Angels, the commentator, in studio talking about it ahead of opening day?
You know,
thanks for getting him in the studio.
He and I, we're always chatting on Twitter, especially football season. He's an Eagles fan. I'm an Eagles fan, so we always talk Eagles football. But, you know, just a wonderful guy.
He was couldn't be nicer.
And you're talking about a guy who's played the game at such a high level.
Yeah.
14 seasons is not someone who's, you know, I mean, the guy competed, multiple-time All-Star World Champion. So it was really good to hear him talk about baseball and the changes this season.
And he's excited about the Angels this season.
I am too.
Yeah,
I think they're going to be pretty good. Yeah. Dodgers as well. Love Dodgers too.
We love them both. Hello.
Love
Yay for baseball in Southern California. Opening day is Thursday. Casey, is the weather going to be nice for opening day?
Oh, you had to ask that.
Oh, no.
It might rain.
Oh.
It's going to be cold, but yeah, it might rain. Sunny, let's talk about today, though. Sunny skies today. Yes, it will be windy. Temperature might be warmer by a degree or two. Probably won't notice much of a difference. Tomorrow, though, will be the warmest day of the week for most of us. 54 in Long Beach right now, 53 in Santa Ana, 52 in Burbank, and 44 degrees in Lancaster right now. And here's a look at what we can expect for high temperatures today. 69 for El Monte, 63 in Santa Monica, 61 for Oxnard, 74 for Palm Springs, and 39 in Big Bear. Coming up, we'll talk about rain and snow and when it will arrive. Back to you.
All right, Casey, thanks. Our top story now at 9. President Biden declaring emergencies in Mississippi and Alabama following savage storms that have decimated the South and left 26 people dead. Rescuers continuing their search for survivors in the town of Amory in western Mississippi that was devastated by a tornado. The National Weather Service has also declared tornado watches and warnings for 33 counties across Georgia this afternoon.
A Pico Rivera family desperately searching for their missing teenage daughter this morning, who walked off on her own late Wednesday night after an argument with her parents. 13-year-old Anahi Tejeda was last seen on Wednesday around 11:50 p.m. on Galentine Road near Rosemead Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Soon after, surveillance video shows her leaving a 7-Eleven at Beverly Boulevard and Poplar Avenue in Montebello. Tejeda is 5'2" tall with black shoulder-length hair and brown eyes. She was last seen wearing a black hoodie and gray or white sweatpants. A $10,000 reward is being offered. Anyone with information is urged to contact Pico Rivera Sheriff's Station. Over to Boyle Heights, that's where a driver is dead after crashing through a fence and falling onto the southbound 5 freeway. You see it here. It took place around 1:20 this morning along Whittier Boulevard near the entrance of the 6th Street Bridge. The driver veered off the road, crashing into the fence, going right through it and landing upside down on the freeway. Firefighters used a jaw of life to extricate the victim from the car. They were pronounced dead at the scene. The southbound 5 freeway and the 6th Street Bridge were shut down for the investigation since traffic has opened.
This morning, actor Jonathan Majors is out of jail after being arrested on charges of assault, strangulation, and harassment involving a woman. According to the LA Times, NYPD responded to an apartment after a 911 call. The victim told police Majors got mad, grabbed her hand, slapped her, and put his hands around her neck. TMZ reporting the Creed 3 star got into an argument with his girlfriend, who believed he was texting another woman. His team denies any wrongdoing, saying they look forward to clearing his name. And new details this morning involving a deadly helicopter crash near Paris. Authorities identifying the two victims on board as 61-year-old Mark Carter and 62-year-old Dennis Foster. Both are from Murrieta. The aircraft, a Bell 407, crashed in a remote field in Nuevo just before 12:30 Friday. Search crews discovered the downed chopper about 10 miles north of the Hemet Ryan Airport. It's unclear if that's where it took off from. The NTSB is investigating.
LA County will receive $1 million in new funding for infrastructure in the area. The California Transportation Commission investing nearly $13 million for our local infrastructure. This includes upgrading ramps, adding more crosswalks, and building new bike paths. To the pitch we go. Angel City FC kicks off its 2023 season today with a big match at BMO Stadium.
This will be the first NWSL match for local soccer prodigy and #1 draft pick Alyssa Thompson. KTLA's Annie Rose Ramos live in Exposition Park with more on the season kickoff. Annie Rose, we're having a sports-themed morning. Lots of sports happening, lots of sports content. How's it going over there?
It's so exciting, Lauren, because kickoff is in just a few hours for the second season of Angel City Football Club. Now, this is so exciting because now it still doesn't happen for a few more hours, but they are in full preparation mode. Even fans have already started arriving here at BMO Stadium. I want to bring in Catherine Davila because you are part of the football club, the women's soccer team. You know how exciting this is for the team, for everyone involved, fans as well. Talk a little bit more about today and everything leading up to it.
Yeah, I mean, second year, it represents, more than 3 years of work getting to this place. Also, it means we did our first season and it was successful and we, blew everybody away in terms of who showed up at the stadium. And so it's just a continuation of that and the party keeps going.
Catherine, you know now that I am new to sports, new to soccer sports fandom. For folks at home and for myself, tell me a little bit more about today. Are people like myself who don't know anything about soccer still invited?
Yes, of course. We like to say, and this is true, every Angel City game is somebody's first game. And it's somebody who maybe doesn't know anything about soccer, but showed up because it's a party and it's a celebration and the experience is electric, and we hear that every match. It's something really, really special, and it's for everyone. It's crazy inclusive, and it's so much fun.
Now, I'm sold, obviously, and I know folks at home may want to come. What do they need to know if they want to bring their family, themselves out for today?
So there are still very few tickets available. I emphasize very few, but get them because we have an incredible day planned. Every Angel City match is amazing. This one is especially so. First match of the season, we have an amazing fan fest planned. It starts at 2 p.m. Snow the Product will be here performing live in the stadium. And our supporters have been here since 6 a.m. They're loading in something very special to kick off the season.
Oh my gosh, so exciting. So many things planned here for today. You can hear supporters here at 6 a.m. Those are diehard fans.
They are dedicated.
And you're wearing as well the jersey. I know this is a very big deal.
I am. This is the Represent jersey. This is our new jersey for 2023. It is a map of Los Angeles, and this is really about representing our community. So every dot that you see here in this halftone pattern represents a new identity, a new community, a new way of being in our great city.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited for you today. Well, you heard it there. It's few tickets left, so there are still available being sold online. And even though kickoff starts at around 5 or 6 p.m., the festivities start well before that at around 2. So come on out here and join us. Reporting live from BMO Stadium, I'll send it back to you both in Hollywood.
That is so awesome, and I love the backstory on the jersey. Knowing that gives it an extra layer of meaning. Annie Rose Ramos, thank you.
Thank you. All right. All right, it's time for Pedro's Picks, a segment where I share my favorite story of the weekend with you. And since we're talking about soccer, let's stay on that theme.